I'm going to record this and so that you guys can have access to it later. Let's come find a comfortable seat. And then bring your hands to your thighs and close your eyes. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Sit up a little bit taller. Open mouth, exhale it out. Another inhale. And exhale. Last one together here. Inhale through your nose. And seal your lips. And slowly exhale out your nose. Inhale to sweep your arms overhead. You can keep your eyes closed. You can open them up. And then let's drop your right hand down to the ground. Lean to the right. Inhale both arms up. And exhale, left hand comes down. Lean to your left. Inhale both arms up. Exhale, cactus out your arms. If your eyes are closed, just imagine looking up to the sky. Lift your gaze, lift your chin. And then slowly bring your hands back to your thighs. You can open up your eyes. Let's do a seated cat-cow. So inhale, gaze up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, belly button to spine, round your back. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, belly button to spine. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Sitting up nice and tall again. Let's just creep your hands, walk your hands to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of your knee. Twist to the right. Coming back through center to the left. Inhale your arms up. Then drop your right hand down behind you to the right. And we're just going to lift your hips up and lean back into the right. Lower your hips down. Left hand, it comes to the mat. Lift your hips. And lower down. Let's come on to all fours, tabletop position. Wrists under your shoulders, hips under your knees. Let's do some big hip circles. So starting with going to the right and back, to the left and forward. Inhale, exhale. Moving with your breath. And then going the opposite direction. And back to center. Let's curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. And then come to stillness, bend your legs a lot, gaze forward. And then let's walk your feet towards your hands. Grabbing opposite elbows here, releasing your head. The crown of your head reaches towards the ground. And then let's bring your hands to your hips. Roll up to standing. Spread your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them down your back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, let's drop your right hand down, lean to the right. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, left arm comes down. Inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale, let's cactus out your arms, gentle back bend, gaze up. Guide your hips forward. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, let's swan dive down. Chest towards your thighs, fold. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale to plant your palms down into a plank pose. Lower your knees, chest, chin, come to your belly. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Zip your feet together and press into the tops of your feet. Press into your thighs and your hips into the mat. Inhale, peel your chest off of the mat, baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Let's press up into a plank, or your version of the plank. And then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Let's go through that sun salutation one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Hands to your hips, roll up to standing. Inhale to sweep your arms overhead. And exhale to drop your right hand down, lean to your right. Side bend. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, left arm comes down, lean to your left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, cactus out your arms, gaze up. Hips guide forward. Inhale, stand up. And exhale, swan dive forward, fold over your legs. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale to plant your palms, step back to your version of your plank. Lower knees, chest, chin to your belly. Untuck your toes. Zip your big toes together. Inhale, baby cobra. Squeeze your elbows into your ribs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up into a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's lift your right leg up. Inhale. And then step it through. Place it between your hands. So wherever your foot drops, just shimmy it forward. And then we're going to drop your left knee down, untuck your toes. Bring your hands to your right knee. And then let your hips get heavy. Drop your hips, drop your tailbone down towards the ground. And then shift your weight forward. Make sure not to let your right knee go over your ankle. And getting into your hip flexor on the left side here. Now, if you want to intensify the stretch, you can reach your left arm up and lean to the right. Staying here with both hands on your knees, perfectly fine. You feel that sensation. Okay, let's shift your weight back, straighten your right leg, flex your toes. If you have blocks or a prop and you want to bring the ground closer to you, go ahead and place your hands on the prop. And then walk yourself forward, rebend your leg. Tuck your left toes under, lift your knee. You're going to step your right foot back. into a plank pose. Lift your hips, downward dog. Inhale your left leg up. And we're going to step it through, doing the same thing on the left side. Drop your right knee down, untuck your toes. Hands come to your left knee. Let your hips get heavy. Point your tailbone down towards the earth. And then shift your weight forward. Let's straighten your left leg. Shift your hips back. Flex your foot. So I don't have my blocks here, but props really help to bring the ground closer and also make your back just straighter, and so you can have more intensity in your hamstring stretch. And see how my shoulders are rounded here? If my hands were up a little bit higher, that allows me to lift my chest and have the flatter back. Rebend your front leg, plant your palms, step back to plank, lift your hips up, downward dog. All right, lift your right leg up again, inhale, step it through, place it between your hands. You're gonna keep your back heel up this time, and then sweep your arms overhead. Now this lift up can be challenging, so to make it a little bit easier, you can widen your stance. So scoot your right foot to the right, and that gives you a bigger base to rise up. Gaze on forward, guide your chin back towards your throat. The back of your neck is long. And then let's bring your hands to heart center. From here, you're going to shift your torso forward, arms come behind you, palms facing inward, pinkies facing up. So think about squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Broaden through your collarbone. Inhale, arms up. Drop your back heel down. Open up, warrior two. And gaze out past your right fingertips. Let's flip your right palm to face up. Lean back, stretching the right side of your body. Reverse warrior. And let's straighten your front leg. Let's come to facing the long edge of your mat. Reach your arms up to the sky. Stand up a little bit taller. Stretch through your fingertips. And star pose. Let's set your palms overhead. And then bring your hands to heart center. Sink it down into horse. You don't have to have your squat go down very low. Try to keep your shoulders right above your hips. If you notice that you're leaning forward like this, come up a little bit in that squat. You want your ankles or your knees tracking right over your ankles. All right, stand on up, star pose. Now we're going to point your toes in, heels out. or parallel your feet to the edge of the mat. Hands come to your hips and slowly start to fold forward. When your hands can reach the mat, shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet. Make sure to keep your entire feet on the mat still. You're just shifting forward. Inhale to lift your chest, lengthen your spine. And exhale if you want to fold a little bit deeper. Let's walk your hands to the front of the mat. Plant your palms, step back to plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin, come to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Press up into a plank. And then downward facing dog. Switch sides. Left side. Lift your left leg up. And exhale, step it through. So widen your stance by moving your left foot to the left. Keep your heel up. Slowly rise up, reach your arms up to the sky. High crescent lunge. You want that back leg to be as straight as it can. That's okay if there's a bend in it. Just work towards the straightening of that leg. And then let's bring your hands to heart center as you shift your heart forward. You want to gaze about 2 feet in front of your mat. And then stretch your arms, reach behind you, palms facing forward or towards each other. I'm having trouble talking today. Take one more round of breath. And arms back up. So high crescent lunge. And then right away opening up into warrior two. Gaze on down. Make sure that your left knee is right over your left ankle. And let's flip your palm. Reverse warrior. Straightening that leg. Let's come to facing the long edge of the mat. Ooh. Reach your arms up, star. Set your palms overhead, sink on down into a horse pose. All right, let's bring a little bit of movement into this one. Start to shift your weight right to left. Moving with your breath. Let's come back to stillness. Inhale your arms up. Bring your hands to your hips. Point those toes in as much as you can. And then reach your chest forward as you fold down. Hands can stay on your hips this time, or if you'd like to bring them back to the mat, you do that. Inhale to lift your chest, lengthen it more through your spine. Exhale to fold. Walk on forward towards the front of your mat. Plant your palms, step back to plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin to your belly. Inhale to a baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press on up to plank. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. From your downward dog, let's lower your knees, chest, chin, all the way to your belly. We're going to go through 3 rounds of baby cobra here. Hands underneath your shoulders. You press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Feel your shoulders away from your ears. You might feel some sensation in your lower back here. And then lower down. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, lower down. And then last one, inhale up. And exhale, lower down. You want to walk your hands forward of your shoulders and a little bit wider. Plant your palms. And then let's lift your chest off the mat into a full cobra. Roll those shoulders away from your ears. And lower yourself down again. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into a plank. Downward dog. Gazing forward, let's walk your feet through your hands. Come to a seat. And then let's plant your feet about hip width apart in front of you. As you reach your arms forward. And then lean back until you feel some activation in your core. Focus on a long spine, broadening through your collarbone. Then from here, we're going to lower all the way down to your backs, as slowly as you can. Walk your feet towards your hips. You want your feet about hip width apart. Close enough to your hips so that your middle fingers can graze the backs of your heels. And then we're going to press into the tops of your feet, Lift your hips. Bridge pose. Slowly lower down. One more round. Lift up your hips. And lower. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and rock right to left. Let's plant your feet down onto the mat again. And then we'll windshield wiper your knees right to left. Let your knees drop to the right. Left arm reaches to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. Lift your knees back through center. Let them drop this time to the left. We're going to twist to the right. So reach your right arm out. Gaze to the right. Coming through center. And bring your knees into your chest one more time. And then slowly start to release. Let your legs go out long. Arms come to your side. Let your eyes close. Let your body be heavy here on your mat. And let yourself rest. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring a bed back into your legs and roll over to one side. And slowly start to make your way back into a seat. Hands come to your sides, close your eyes. Take a full breath in and exhale it out. Inhale here. Exhale. One more full breath in. Exhale it out as you open your eyes. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope you live your happy, healthy, calm, and free from thoughts that drain your precious energy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephanie.